going to look at start a new topic called quadratic expressions. So the first part involves expanding expressions. So we're going to learn how to expand these expressions. The way to do that is to look at a shape that's familiar to us, which is a rectangle. So we're going to find the area of this rectangle below. To do that, we're going to do A times C, AC, B times C, BC, A times D, because this is also A, right? A and D. That's B times D. Okay? Alright, now we've got these four rectangles. This is the same thing as this one. Can you see this one? It's A plus B, right? That's A plus B like this one. This is C plus D, like this one, right? C plus D, C plus D. So the area of this rectangle can also be calculated by A plus B times C plus D. But now we have an expression for this. Now we have an expression. Let me make this screen a bit larger. So that means this expansion can be written as AC plus AD plus BC plus BD, isn't it? So the area of this rectangle can be written as AC plus AD, AC plus AD plus BC plus BD, like we did on the top, right? So how can we do it in a bit faster way? So another way to do that is to use arrow. A times C is AC, A times D is AD. That gives you these two, right? When you do A times C, A times D, gives you the first two terms. And then you do B times C, gives you the next two terms. And then B times D gives you the last term. Get the idea? So we can see using the area that to expand this bracket, which we call binomial expression. Binomial, bi means two, binomial means there's two terms. Binomial expansion. That's what we're going to do today. How to expand these. So we've got three examples for you to do. You do not need to draw a rectangle. You just need to follow these arrow procedures. Let's do the... Yeah, but except expanding with the earlier just involved one term here. So we just did this. But now there's two brackets. So we'll have this new rule. With two brackets, you just times A by C and D and times C and D by B. Get the idea? All right, let's do the first question. All right, the first question, what you have to do is to go, no, y times y is y squared. Y plus y is 2y. Careful. So you get y times y plus 3 times y plus 5 times y plus 5 times 3. Get the idea? Now, what do you get? You get y squared plus 3y plus 5y plus 15. Any like terms? Yes, 3y and 5y, what do they add up to? 8y plus 15. Perfect. Right, got it? Thank you. And it's very easy when you use the arrow. Have you all done this? Next question we're going to do. Let me just rub this off because it's in the way. We'll use another color pen. Maybe use blue this time. Alright. Check that I'm still recording. That's good. Okay, let's enlarge the screen. Okay, so you can have some harder one involving negative. You just use the same rule. 2y times y. 2y times negative 5 or negative 5 times 2y plus 3y. Okay, so this is how it works. You go like this. Hang on. Okay, so when you do this one, you go 2y times negative 5. So you just do a plus there, like 2y times negative 5. So it's always a plus. And the last one, you do 3 plus 3 times negative 5. Then there's no confusion. You always put a plus, but whatever that is, if it's a negative, put a negative there. So when you do that, you get 2y squared minus 10y. Because positive times negative is negative, plus 3y minus 15. And then you collect like terms. So how do you collect like terms? You got negative 10y plus 3y. What's negative 10 plus 3? Negative 7. Negative 7y minus 15. Any questions? Alright, stop there for a minute. So for people who catch up. Alright, so it's pretty easy. And just remember where to place the negative. Just be careful, that can get a bit tricky. Yep.
Why is it 10y?
Why is it 10y? Because negative 10y, because 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Yep.
Okay, get it.
Yep, okay, good. Alright, one more question. What if it's a square? Just write it as a double bracket, because square means times itself. Right? That's what square means. Of course, just like, yep. No, you can't do times by 2. Means the square means times itself, not times by 2. 2y times, yeah, you can times 5 by the 2. That's the rule for algebra. No, well, timesing doesn't need like terms. So you can times y times a, ay, right? But a plus y, you can't simplify. You just leave as a plus y. So there's a difference between times and plus. Okay. Let's do this. The next one involves this expansion. Let's try to do that. Okay, so we're going to get a green pen. 3y times 3y. Like this. Now there's a minus sign. What you could do, just write the minus first. Do 3y times 4. That could be easier.
So what is that at the beginning?
Alright, let me draw this. Just the pen doesn't come out.
3y minus 3y.
Okay, thank you. Like that. Okay, let's do more. Negative 4 times 3y. And then finally, negative 4 times negative 4. Yes? Okay. Right, done. So we now have to simplify the expression. We get that 3 times 3 is 9, y squared. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12y. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12y again. And then negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Now there's a like term. Which two are like terms? So what's negative 12 minus 12? Negative 24. And now if you can't do that, you can always use your calculator. Let me show you how it works. So if you have trouble doing these negative numbers, doesn't mean you will lose mark in the exam. You can just use your calculator to work out negative 12 minus 12 will give you negative 24 as expected. Negative 24y plus 16 here, 9y squared. Yep, that's your... No, because that's a y square and y are not like terms. They must have exactly the same polynomial because 9y squared is 9yy, whereas the other one has just got 1y. They cannot be added. They're different. Even though they have the same letter, but one has one extra y than the other one, therefore they cannot be simplified further. So that's this topic. So basically we use the idea of area of a rectangle to help us to understand how to expand this binomial expansion. We looked at the case with the negative numbers, how it works with the negative term, and also how to expand with a perfect square. So make sure you look at these 3 examples for you to do the textbook work. The work you do today is, I've got to hand out. So over here, I'll give it to you, 8A. So we'll do 8A today. Thank you.